Well, hello and welcome back to Inversion Addicts. Today we're back at our home park, Blackpool Pleasure Beach. You looking forward to this one, Dave?
Oh, I'm really excited for a bit of Pleasure Beach. Can't wait to get back on Big One and Icon. So it's going to be a good day.
It's a gorgeous day as well. Absolutely cracking, the flags. So let's get in here. It's our monthly update here from our home park. Let's go. So we've arrived quite late today. It's about 2 or 3 p.m, but the park is absolutely rammed. All the queue times on the apps are showing about an hour to an hour and a half. So we're going to get in here and see how many rides we get. Zave's just got attacked by a seagull then. Oh, awesome. Let's get in here and we'll take you around the park. So awesome first ride of the day there on Ice Blast. What do you think of that one, Zav?
That was actually really good. I actually think that was really fun, full of airtime, so intense.
Nice and forceful. I do love Ice Blast. It's probably one of my favourite shot and drops in the country, or drop towers in general. I absolutely love it. There we go. So next up we're going to head over to Big One, Icon, and the rest. Let's roll. Absolute madness down here at the Grand National. Look how busy this ride is. Oh, none of these people must know what they're in for. Well, here we go. It's absolutely booming here at the Pleasure Beach. Atmosphere is awesome. Looking forward to getting around the park, getting on some of these awesome rides. Here's one for the books. Impossible's back open, with everything sort of opening up after Freedom Day. Looks like pretty much every attraction's open in the park now. Good start to the day. Oh, busy down here at the Pleasure Beach. The Big Dipper's on an hour and 40-minute queue. I just can't see myself standing in that one today. As you know, it is our home park and we do like to come down at least once a month for an update. So I'm not sure how many rides we're going to get today, but we'll certainly keep you in the loop. So with the park being at capacity today, I believe tickets are sold out. These one-way systems are back in place over near the Icon queue line. But first up, our first coaster of the day is going to be the Big One. Let's see how long we wait for this one. I've got a feeling it's going to be a mammoth wait. And holy moly, look at this queue. Jeez. The extended queue line's absolutely full. Oh well, we're a glutton for punishment. Let's get in the queue and wait for this one. Absolutely awesome first roller coaster of the day there on the Big One. Zav, what did you think?
I thought it was really good. Quite intense, and it was a lovely cool off.
Yeah, it was back row as well, so a little bit rough, a little bit on the rougher side, but absolute world class. Like Dave said, a great cool off as well because it is absolutely roasting today. But like I said, it was about an hour and a 10 wait, I think, or just over an hour. So quite a long wait there, but operations aren't too bad. It's on 2 trains and they are flying them out. So next up, Icon. So wicked ride there. We've done Icon and Revolution sort of back to back. We've actually just had our bacon saved. A mate of mine who works here sorted out a couple of speedy passes, so we actually skipped the queue for that one, didn't we?
Yeah, it was actually a really good ride. I'm happy with that.
If you can see the queue there behind us, it is mammoth, so I'm really glad we skipped that. We've also got a couple more, so we are going to do some re-rides on Icon, the big one, and maybe some others, who knows. But not too bad start, really, is it?
No, really not, and it's been a great day.
Yeah, really hot, really warm. I mean, the park's packed, so you're not going to get loads of rides, but, you know, it's one of them. It's expected in the holidays. So we're going to take a sweep around the park, go and have a little look down at Nick Land, and the rest. Stick with us. Right, so we've made it down to Nick Land, and as you can see, it's absolutely rammed, as you'd expect. Lots and lots of families in the park. But, like I said, we have been gifted some speedy passes, so we're going to take a stroll and see if we can cash one in at our favourite Woody in the park, Nick Streak. As you can imagine, mammoth queues down here for the little log flume, Rugrats River Caves. It's a shame about that. I was up for a little splash on there today. But here we go. Number 1 Woody in the park, Nick Streak. Next up. Righto, wicked ride on Nick Street there. What did you think, Zav?
I thought that was really fun.
It's just wicked, and it's such a smooth, class little coaster for a vintage Woody as well. Really good fun.
Yeah, I love that ride.
Yeah, if you didn't know, the Big Dipper's had some updates this season, and it's running pretty well. It's still a good ride. I do love the layout on the Dipper, but Nick Street for me, definitely the number 1 Woody at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. So we're going to take another sweep round the park, and I think Xavier wants to ride on Wallace and Gromit. Let's go. So we've made it down to Wallace and Gromit, Thrill-O-Matic, and it looks quite quiet down here. I'm not sure if the ride's on or not, because the fascia's actually dead still. Normally you've got Wallace waving his hands around and the cogs are going, but there we go. We'll see how long we wait for Thrill-O-Matic. Righto, so mystery solved. The ride's down. I was wondering that. I was thinking, oh, that's not a permanent feature. I really love the fascia and the front of the ride there. But no, the ride's down, so that's obviously the reason why. Oh well, never mind. Righto, so we've had a wicked afternoon down here in Blackpool, albeit a very short vlog. We do apologise. It has been so busy, we haven't done loads of rides, but it's always worth nipping down and getting an update from our home park. So we're in the last hour of the park now. We're going to head over, get our last ride of the day on the big one, and we'll of course sign you out by the exit. Well, I'm starting to think we're a little bit cursed now. Just about to get into the big one queue, and it has stopped on the lift hill. I don't know whether they're doing wheel checks or what, but there we go. Unfortunate for us, lads. So that is definitely an unfortunate one. Oh well, maybe we're not having the last ride of the day on the big one. So we are going to take a stroll over now to the exit. May get a couple of rides over an ice blast and a few of them over there. So stick with us and I'll let you know. And so there we have it. That is going to wrap up, albeit a very short vlog and a very short visit to Blackpool. A very, very fun one. Say, have you had a good time?
I've had a really good day. Probably the ride of the day was Icon.
Yeah.
It's just been absolutely amazing today.
Yeah, running an absolute dream. Operations are pretty good. I mean, obviously the park's so busy, you're going to be waiting more than an hour for anything. But full trains, no masks, obviously it's helping. So yeah, that is going to wrap up a wicked little visit down here to Blackpool. Xavier, anything you'd like to say before we go?
Yeah, definitely head down to Blackpool Pleasure Beach before the summer is over.
Yeah.
It's just a great vibe and
absolutely.
on a hot day.
Yeah, it's a hot day, gorgeous weather, it's really the summer vibes. And late night riding is happening on Saturdays through September, so get down here for that. But until next time, I'm Lee.
And I'm Xavier.
Take care.